Ball number 1. Good. Water, please. Hey, Andy. Long Paulino Vanessa Garippo.
Good morning, Kansas City. What's happening?
Ball number 1 of the finals is a 3-inch point from Vanessa Garippo after sitting for 3 hours.
These gals have had an incredible run.
Undefeated all the way, right? Undefeated in group play. What
Absolutely.
are they? 9-0 right now?
They're, yeah, and in their quarterfinal game, they went down 4-3, and that was the first time they were trailing the entire tournament. So a very impressive run from our girls. 39 people still tuned in. Let's go. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
I had to tune back in, too. I had to cut the stream and restart it.
Oh, sure.
We've been live for 12 and a half hours.
Oh, and we got John Lopez from California tuning in all the way from his hotel room in Kansas City. All right, and this has been a long day for our ladies. They've been playing since 8 o'clock this morning. It's a lot to ask. A lot to ask for players.
Third ball on the way for ABC. Playmates with the ball advantage in this first frame. No time limit on this game.
Good fix by Lilia. She's been shooting great all tournament. Shooting great, lagging great.
Unfortunately, not a great break.
Now our ABC gals, have been sitting cold for over 3 hours, and this St. Louis squad has played several games in a row. So we're gonna see how that affects either team.
Great ball, Vanessa Garippo. 2 balls back, though, for the playmates.
Vanessa is by far the most experienced player on this ABC 105 team, and she has certainly been playing like that. Pointing, shooting, lights out, just really putting pressure on these ladies' teams, and it's really been a signature day for her. Actually, tournament, not just day. And yes, I am a homer. I am cheering for our gals from ABC 105. But even if they weren't from Chicago, I would probably be cheering for one game. You know what I'm saying?
No kidding.
And Suzona rolling the ball. No stranger to competition. She has been playing for many years in St. Louis, and I have been on the losing end of a open tournament game to her several times because of balls like that. Just an incredible pointer, very disciplined player. Thanks for tuning in, Lolo. I know it's past your bedtime, but we appreciate it. How about our gals, huh? And they are tuned up here, rolling really good balls here at 12:21 in the morning. Great to see.
I was just trying to. What time did we start today? 8?
I feel like I didn't even go home last night, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 a.m.
We've been playing for 16 hours.
Yes, sir. just a bit outside for Vanessa. Good straight shot. And Alicia, she's the real story of this team here. She's a huge part of the reason they are undefeated so far. She has been putting in work at Highwood just about every week for the last several months. Really coachable player. And of course, she's the co-founder of American Bocce Company, so she has been living bocce for many years, and just this last year has wanted to get more competitive and putting in that work, and she has been pointing outstanding this whole tournament. So we're very happy for her, but not as happy as she is for herself. She's really proud of the work she's put in. So are we. So let's see if she can get this one in here. This ball looks pretty good. Yes, sir. You know, it'd be pretty cool if they threw a ref out here for the championship game. Keep things moving along.
Yeah, why not? It's a good idea. I'm sure if you suggested it, they would probably go along with it.
Thanks, Nick. I think we got that tuned up for you. And thanks for staying up late.
Look at that.
Good shot by Sue. It's going to
work.
give him a lot of extra room.
Look at that.
As you can see, this club is pretty cleared out, but friends and family and fans of both of these teams have stayed up. And way over there on court 4, if you hear the balls knocking around, that is a very intense battle of Ron Dong out of Youngstown, Ohio, battling Vince Weinbauer out of St. Louis, now Kansas City. And nobody cares.
Ron's from Koppel. BS.
Did I say Youngstown?
I would be remiss if I were to not correct you.
Very much. Hey, Paula Brush, staying up late. How's it going? You girls are playing real well, and I'm not going to lie, I'm in the booth, but I'm not rooting for them.
Hey, Paula. Thanks for watching.
All right, 4-0. This is the largest deficit ABC 105 has faced in the third day of competition. Is this second day?
Second.
But I don't even know.
Well, technically it's the third day.
Oh, fair. And our girls were so sweet. They said, you got to get to bed. You got a big game tomorrow morning. You got to get some rest. And I said, what are you, nuts? I think you're going to fly down to Kansas City, make the finals, and we're all going to go to bed on you? Very, very kind of them. But if you don't think I'm staying to watch our friends play bocce in the finals, then you don't know me.
Alicia made a little bit more room for herself with that first ball.
And look at that. What a great adjust. I'm so proud of these gals playing so good this late.
This ball in the back could come into play. If they shoot, they might not shoot. They might try and steal it. I think that's what Sue is indicating.
And, a lot of these ladies have been, dedicated pointers if they're playing in mixed leagues or open competitions. And they're not afraid to do this, just kind of play a little more conservative and point. Of course, we've seen more shooting than we've seen in most women's tournaments, and that's great progression of the sport for them. But they will tend to not necessarily play it safe, but stick with what they know, which is pointing, and they've been doing a great job at that. And right now, this is working out great for ABC in this frame, because I'm shooting that ball 11 out of 10 times. There's Gail Morris. Hundreds of thousands of balls of experience. Kind of just about an inch out.
It's a good name for a team, Balls of Experience.
Well, I've committed to never having a team name with ball in it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm clever.
Off the wall? Or just shooting the pile?
I think she's trying to.
What a shot!
Oh my goodness, Lilia Zapp.
Tie game.
Let's go. And you think they're going to walk that down? There you go. Suzona waving it down.
What a shot. I didn't even see that.
What a baller shot. Look at that angle, Mike. Brilliant.
Wow.
Hits the Polino first, drags her ball back, didn't even need to.
Look at Alex's reaction on the sideline here.
And you know, it's
Wow.
after 12:30, Mike. I'm not a professional lip reader, but it looks like Alex said, holy shit.
Tie game, just like that. What a shot.
Incredible. I don't know that many men that can make that shot. That's a
No.
case in point here, guys. This game's for everybody. Great opening point by Vanessa there. Guys, it's 12:29 a.m. in Kansas City, and these ladies still got it. Looks like for Mike Zapp, that's your wife. What an incredible shot. It certainly was for. We always call that a gentleman's walk-off when they give them the, the wide open extra point, but it was a lady walk-off tonight. Pretty good looking ball for V. I think that's going to be a little short. And good for David Zona sticking around to cheer on Susan for this game. Thought I took the wind out of him earlier, but hit that reserve tank.
He had a lot of wind earlier.
You feel that? Think it was a ghost?
I can't believe I didn't even see that shot.
I thought they were just going to splash the pot and hope to open it up to try and get a second point, but my goodness.
Yeah, I thought possibly off the wall or, yeah. 3 balls back. Or no, they only had 2. I love it. Aggressive call, down 4-0.
Absolutely. And Lilia, Vanessa, Alicia, we play with them quite a bit up at the club, and they're great students of the game. Always wanting more, always wanting to learn more. And you can see the separation through this tournament, how well they've played. As you were talking about earlier when I was in the booth, the advantage, especially in a women's tournament, if you have a confident shooter, it's such a huge advantage. And to have two, a confident shooter on both ends really puts the pressure on the other team because, pointing is hard, guys. And if you're moving that Polino around and changing speeds, making people shoot to different areas, you're going to get worn out. And it's hard to throw a good point every time. So.
And it puts that in your head, right? Even if I beat this ball, they're going to shoot it.
Yeah, exactly. And not going to name names, but I've heard a lot of ladies commenting on ABC 105 going 9-0 and cruising through, and I've overheard people talking saying, well, these ladies they're professionals. They play bocce tournaments every week, and they're really trained up and all these things. I mean, Alicia Harvey started on rolling on long courts less than a year ago. Vanessa's been playing about 4 years. Lilia's been playing about 2.5 years, and not regularly at all, not even weekly on long courts. But recently they put in that extra time and tuning up their work, and they're getting great coaching from their friends, myself included. And they are open to that, and they want to get good, and they want to be the best. They want to get better, and that's all it takes. So they are by no means experienced. This is Alicia's second traveling tournament she's ever played. She played in New Orleans last year, and truthfully, that entry into that New Orleans tournament was more of a, let's go to New Orleans and hang out. It wasn't about, they had no dreams of winning that tournament. They just wanted to, not be embarrassed and show well, but this is only, other than that, this is her first tournament, and I let her know how upset I was with her for, waltzing into her first tournament and making the finals undefeated. I've been trying to do that for 15 years. Another good ball by Leakey. My goodness. I can only hope to play that well tomorrow.
What do you play?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a big rematch against the underdogs. They beat us 12-0 in 15 minutes in 4 frames over there on court 4.
Yeah. Sano Jr. and Giovanni, right?
Yep.
Nice guys. I think I met
Sue Zono. Another great shot.
Wow.
He's really dialed in. It's so cute, these ladies, too. They get so excited, nervous when they shoot. And if you're shooting like that, man, own it.
Well, we said it very early in the tournament that the winner of this women's tournament is going to be a team with at least one shooter on it. Here you go. 2 teams with shooters, and they're shooting. They don't just have the shooters; they're shooting, and they're hitting.
And again, yeah, you said that early, and on paper that's very true. But both these teams have executed. Every game they've not only made the choice to shoot, but they've been shooting really well. That one might hang on.
It said like 9:15.
What's the call here? Is it 1 pink?
I can't tell.
Got Dee Marino out there coaching up her gals. I don't know much about her backstory or how long she's been playing, but I've definitely seen her in several tournaments when I head down to St. Louis. Oh, I'm getting a 2 here. Yeah, Luke's saying been playing about 2 years. She's like fantastic this tournament. Guys, it's not a huge turnaround. If you want to get better at this game, put in the time, get those reps.
Find a good coach.
Find a good coach, yeah. And if not a full-blown coach, just a mentor, somebody who understands the game and has the time, willing to share secrets, and most importantly, ready or not, sign up for tournaments, get out there and play.
Somebody asked me, and I was like, I don't know how to explain it. Please tell me that.
American Dad.
Yeah, you hear the song coming in over the
song.
It's late. We got American Dad reruns playing on the bar TV over there. Round dog looking fresh like he just woke up. Pacing around looking for another pickup game. My man's hungry. That boy loves bocce. I know that much. All right, was that a 3 spot there?
2.
2. All right.
We got a great game here.
We're having a good time out there. Hey, 57 live viewers for a women's final here. That's a pretty good number. It's 12:30 in the morning.
Yes, yeah. Well, on the East Coast, it's almost 2 a.m.
Wow. Still not sure how those time zones work. I missed your announcement by an hour because I was all excited for noon on Wednesday, and sure enough, it was Eastern, of course. I mean, why would you announce Chicago Bocce League in Central Standard Time? Leaky again. Roll bad once, shame on you. Roll bad twice, double shame on you. Great fix there by Leaky.
I was wondering where you're going.
I was too. I'm keeping my lips moving here so I stay awake.
You're helping me out a lot.
Oh, great.
I think I've hit my word limit. That's where it pays to be, if you're going to miss short. Comes into play as a defensive ball, especially she used a little bit of Rondina, bring that ball in around.
And here comes Dee, who's also had an outstanding tournament. I mean, let's just say it clearly here. All 6 of these ladies have done so well, and the Playmates took a surprising loss in the winner's bracket. I thought they were one of the favorites coming in, and they battled their way out of that loser's bracket. And in the semifinals, just getting through the home squad. What was the name of that team?
Bella Bocce.
Bella Bocce.
Yeah, Playmates dropped their first game with the bye. The bye bit them. They got bitten by the bye bug.
They got bitten by the bye bug. By and by, Lord, by and by bug.
Lost to Georgie's girls, home team.
Again, probably named after Beastie Boys deep cut, Georgie's Girls. That's my assumption. Look it up, people.
ABC. They got a 4. They're going to get a 3. It's going to be short. Points or points?
Yep.
That's true.
People, this game is simple. And Vanessa called it. Points are points. It's the only thing you're trying to do out there is get them. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. You got to fit a ball through, right? On the wall?
I don't know what the rule is. I don't know.
Well, usually, yeah. Usually it's 4 inches, which means you can fit a ball through it. I haven't seen one penalty. Oh, and she gets to throw it again, huh?
That was yesterday. No, that was 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
They don't even let me throw the plane.
I don't know what's going on here.
Women, am I right? The BBN Skycam doing work over here, watching that beautiful point by Vanessa. My goodness. And you know what I did notice though? I don't see a lot of lady shooters cheat on the wall side. You know, us boys will cheat on the wall side, do a wall rafa, and I haven't seen a lot of that. They're mostly straight shooters, and they've been shooting very well. But I think it'd be advantageous for them to also pick up that trick, that old trick of, you cheat on the wall side. You can get a lot of forgiveness. You hit the wall early, you still might chip that point out.
Mm-hmm.
Or a straight line, you're going for a 4-inch target. But if you're going at the wall, you're going at a 2 to 5 foot target with a lot of forgiveness.
Ball number 3 for the Playmates.
This ball looks really good.
Beauty. Behind Paulino, though.
All right, and here's a perfect chance. If I had a ball in hand, I'm doing a wall rafa, chipping that ball out, maybe chipping the Polino out. But let's see if they go at it straight or if they're gonna cheat on the wall side. Looks like Lily is lining up straight here. And again, there's nothing wrong with that.
I think I would shoot it straight just because that their point ball is so good. I don't want it.
Lilia, zap.
Paulino.
My goodness.
That was solid.
You can't hit a ball more direct than that. I mean, she is dialed in. She wants this real bad. Look at that. Right in the middle, flush. See it stay there.
The walk
position.
off.
Yeah.
Look at the walk off. I love the walk off.
That's another thing you don't hear on, the open division after men hit a rafa. Giggling. We're hearing a lot of giggling after great shots here. It's kind of encouraging, It kind of brings the joy back into bocce.
Yeah.
Have fun out there.
This is all for it's all to benefit the foundation, right? It's all for a great cause. Help out some children and families affected by autism spectrum disorders. What another beautiful ball.
My goodness, what a frame. I mean, this frame started off with a Polino kissing ball by Vanessa. And now we're on our 5th ball. Oh, there was one miss. We're on our 6th ball here, but again, you can barely see that whole ball going for a straight shot here. It's another thing you don't hear a lot in the open division. I'm sorry. Us boys don't apologize much. Oh, my goodness. Vanessa Garapo, put on a show. At least she's calling 2 right away. I guarantee they're going to come and take a look at this.
The laser, really? Get that laser out of here. Yeah, let's take an extra 90 seconds so we can have a less accurate measurement.
Laser. It's got to be quicker than a tape measure, right? All right, and this is our pal David Laser Zuna jumping in. I feel like I'm doing a bit now. Here's another difference between the women's division and the men's division. A lot of these teams are very hesitant to call their own ball in. You know, it's almost like a courtesy where it's in the opposite. It's like, no, I'm in. Red's in. And you're like, green's in. A lot of, overconfidence about wanting more points. And there's a graciousness about the measuring here where they're not. If they don't know what it is, they're not going to call it in. Alicia Harvey. That's my boss, guys. Keeping it tight. Gale with another good ball here. Just a bit outside on the wall. You don't see him hang out on the wall too much. Good point by Deese. You called it our point. If you want to measure, go ahead, but I'll take the point. I'm getting green vibes on this, but I got a bad angle.
This is ABC 105's first lead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was 4-0, then 4-4, 7-4. Now 8-7.
That might be enough. Just a little touch. That might have been enough. Now I wonder if that's one pink. That's one red ball here. You think they're going to shoot it out here?
No. Not that much room.
All right. About 2 feet.
Even if you shoot that right, if you hit the front one solid into the other ball, the front one probably sticks around for the point.
Sure.
This ball's not short.
Oh, yeah, we need a chip here. We're in trouble.
Chip in a chair, baby.
How about
chip
it?
in a chair.
Bury that behind. It's not how you get there. It's where you end up. We'll take the results.
It's not how you get there, it's where you end.
That's true in bocce, in life, and in drinking.
Okay. Going to be 2 balls back for ABC.
And I wonder if this is a little bit of fatigue setting in here. We got 3 short balls.
Well, you know what? If they can see Paulino at all, I think these ABC ladies are going to go for the game. Unless Sue puts one of these balls deeper than, yeah, so she just took that shot away.
Yeah, but now I think if they hit out that red ball, it might be sitting 2 green here. I think the green's the 3rd point.
Yeah.
With that Paulino going back. Hey, way to pop in there and ref, boys. Thanks for the help, guys.
3 of them have lasers.
Don't all move at once.
John, you're wearing your shirt today, did you? You're wearing your shirt today.
I'm teasing the fellas here on the rail for playing statue every time They run
Well,
back and forth.
the response was they all have lasers, so maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, fair.
The lasers come. Vanessa Garippo. That looked like that kind of slipped out of her hand. The lasers, I think, on the instructions it says that they have a variance of however much.
Yeah, guys.
We're not going to go through the whole laser debate.
Built the
but
entire world with tape measures. I mean, need a laser? I bet I'm wrong about that.
Oh, they didn't even have tape measures.
And to be honest,
They had rope.
I haven't built anything in my entire life.
A lot of nice flower bouquets, probably.
Oh yeah. That doesn't require precision. That just requires a high level of taste.
Tie game? Is that ball in?
Yeah, that was one red.
Tie ball game. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. I'm wrong about that. All right, that is 9-7. I'm sorry, girls. And Alicia Harvey, I know she's early to bed, early to rise. Barely keeping open those eyes.
There you go.
But she wants it here. She's doing a great job for a big sleepyhead. Hey, if you're going to be hot, be perfect. Use that heavy Polino to your advantage.
I like that. You're going to be hot, be perfect. I might use that.
That was in my quote series on Facebook. I did it after
I really enjoy
Vegas.
those.
Oh, thanks, pal.
Those are really well thought out. I don't know how you come up with.
You know, bud, I started collecting quotes, from other people and then creating my own several years ago with the idea that I was going to make a book, like a coffee table book. Only realized, like, who's going to illustrate this book? Like, how am I going to put a book together? And so then I thought about what to do.
We got illustrators in the Bocce community, right?
Yeah, artists, man.
Thank you, Billy.
And so then I spent another year just kind of fleshing the quotes out. What does this mean to me? Because, people can take things a lot of different ways. But try and keep it positive and try and, not necessarily inspirational, but informative, right? An aspect of the game that's not discussed a lot. And then when I got kind of up over 40 of those quotes in my notes in my phone, I said, you know what? I'm just going to start putting these up every Monday.
I think big shot here from Lilia.
Wow. Lilia making a difference in this game.
I think a coffee table book is a great idea.
So yeah, I'm gonna do 52 weeks this year. I think we're on about 15 or 16. You can find those on the American Bocce community page on Facebook every Monday around noon. You can also scroll back and read the old ones, or just wait for the book.
ABC with a chance for the game. 2 balls, right? They got 2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First one.
How about a little touch?
Oh, a little heavy, I think.
That is going to be close. I mean, it looks in from here, but that vertical line is hard to estimate. Hold on. No. Yeah, go.
To put them on game point. Championship point. That's going to be good.
Is that going to be 3?
How about Lilia? I think it's just 2.
All right, that's 2. We're on game point. And barring the addition of some amphetamines, I think everyone in this room is hoping Green can put one more up. Awesome. Mike. That's your wife. Playing lights out.
MVP. Big ball.
And, if you're one of our 58 people tuning in, or if you tune into this later on a rebroadcast, Mike's going to put that clip of Lilia's 4-point Polino Rafa to the back wall up on Instagram pretty soon. And let's get that viral, huh? Let's get a women's Rafa in a championship game going viral. That would be pretty cool.
Great spot. That's a great ball. Could be better, but still a great ball. Put the pressure on. This is an even better ball, I think.
Mm-hmm. And these courts
Di
are
Marino.
very
Beautiful.
very similar to St. Louis's courts. Even how they play off the wall, the Rondina's a little tricky, but
It is.
It is
right?
tricky, for us. But these home players use it against us. We got in trouble every time I got the Polino. He said, "Put it to the middle of the court. I don't want to play this game with these people because they know how to get it in there." And Di Marino proving that. That experience goes a long way. And camaraderie here is just great. All of our gals have been having such a good time.
Look at this. This ball's got a
Playing
shot.
Against. Hey, why not? And I would have, with game point on the line here, I would have loved to see at least one shot.
I couldn't see much. It was hidden behind that front ball at first, right?
Sure.
I mean, it would have been a real tough shot. I kind of like I think I'd like the decision to roll. 11-7. Playmates can't go out.
Sure.
If you give up one here, that first ball was a little bit short. Give up one here, not the worst thing.
Yeah, fair dues.
They're in a good spot. I wonder if they're thinking about putting a ball deep, because we could see the same thing Lily did earlier.
And I really love to see this. Vanessa stepping up, coaching. She's so affable and doesn't like confrontation, and really stepping into this leadership role late in the championship game. It's really cool to see.
Paulino's still blocked.
Not quite, but my goodness, that's going to be hard to score on. And now if Gail's thinking about blowing this up, they can get in trouble. One bad bounce.
Yeah, I think. And what's her best bet? I don't think hitting that ball that's closest to Paulino is the best idea.
I think hitting the front ball.
Yeah.
Okay, Gail's calling for a shot here.
Probably this, like you said, the front ball.
Front ball, and just see what happens. Press your luck. Good looking ball. What a shot. Suzona. Well, they got a chance to tie this game up here. Wow. Hey, if you hit it right, things go right.
Perfect shot.
Man.
I mean, even without that ricochet on Paulino. To make a
And
few
then
extra
getting that
feet.
Polino drag. Wow. Guys, we got a chance at a 11-11 game final frame here.
This is the best women's game I've ever seen.
I agree.
This is awesome.
It's great tempo, great decision making,
Wow.
great execution. We got an 11-11 game here, guys. Thanks for staying up with us, but like we do, this is well worth it.
Here
Beautiful
we go.
bocce being played here. And now what do you think about a shot, huh?
When? Oh, before? What are they going to shoot? They couldn't see it.
I don't even remember.
Hey,
I'm too
that
sleepy.
was just incredible
Buddy, I just want to go to bed.
execution and a fortuitous bounce
Yeah,
for Sue. But
absolutely.
If
Incredible
ABC
gameplay here.
ABC scores here, they will be the 2025 F.A.C.E Triples Bocce Bash Women's Division champs, and they will walk away with $3,000. And if the Playmates score here, we're sticking around for another game.
All right.
It is 1:04 a.m. Central Time. We've been here since 8 a.m.
To be fair, if it does go to a second game, it'll probably still be the earliest I've been to bed all weekend in Kansas City.
True.
But I'm more tired today than I was the previous 2 days. I was out there having fun.
Great opening ball. They got a line on the board side. Alicia might tuck one behind
Squeeze
it.
in. Alicia Harvey, why not?
Onions.
And again, lining it up straight.
Yeah, Paulino moving here could get interesting for the Playmates.
Great shot. Suzona.
Nice shot, Sue.
Keeping it dialed in. And guys, these ladies have been playing since 8 in the morning here, and they're executing on such a high level. It's really fun to watch. Well, that is not short. Better hope to get some Polino here. All right, they got a little.
Push. They got ball advantage. I think I'd push. They got ball advantage. I think I'd rather see a shot, because if you don't execute this.
Oh, and there's that St. Louis roll.
There you go.
Wow.
What a ball. Incredible.
What are we doing here? Hey, we picked up 4 viewers. We got 62 viewers. We picked up 4 viewers after 1 a.m. How about that?
This ball's got a shot.
She says no.
Ball's
That
got a
usually means
shot.
it's good.
Wow, Vanessa Garippo.
If I had
That's
a
the last
dollar,
ball, though.
if I had a dollar for every time Vanessa said no on a beautiful point shot, I'd be a millionaire.
This is it, Andy. Championship point sitting there for ABC.
I'm standing up, man. I'm not watching this on the screen. I got to see this live.
Suzona. Last ball of the frame for the Playmates to try and force a game 2. She gave it a chance.
All right. That's coming off the wall hard.
She gave it a chance.
Suzona. Wow. What a game. What a game.
Playmates, 12-11, game
Break out
1.
those smelling salts, folks. We're staying up.
Crack your ammonia inhalant. You got another one.
Wow. Back and forth. What a great game.
Oh, buddy.
A couple of 4-point shots.
Yeah. Couple casinos, and look at this. Look at this camaraderie out here. They know. They know that game was incredible. You're not kidding, Mike. I mean, that was easily the greatest women's game I've ever seen, but that is as good as a game as you're going to get.
Oh, yeah. I don't mean to diminish it at all but
No, I think that's very complimentary because, it's high, it just shows the progression that it's happened in the last few years in women in bocce. And we've been, American bocce's been, on the forefront of the idea that, there's really no separation other than practice, practice, repetition, competition. The men's tournaments are so competitive because we've been doing it for so long, right? And now that the women are getting involved, you can see this. I mean, just watch the gameplay here. I mean, any men's team would have had a hard time negotiating that entire game with that type of execution. So I think it's a testament to the growth of the game and the enthusiasm for the game and just the idea that a woman could do anything a man could do on a bocce court. And they just need those reps and some good teachers and discipline. And here we go. Game 2.